Hello, and welcome to a Saturday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Saturday, November 11th, 2023 crosswords and go for that 1,352-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Saturday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. On Saturdays, it's extra large. It's 7x7. Let's do it. This is Pear, Pennant, Mahershala Ali, an Ion, a Rug, Morning, Grogu. This is Maya Angelou, Amber, No One, Reunion, Brian Eno, On Guard, and Dog. Trying to make fetch happen. Alright. Maya Angelou, who used to speak to all the Duke freshmen at Duke Convocation every year. So, including back when I was a Duke freshman, long time ago now. Missed both of my reunions, one of which was canceled due to COVID, of course. Proud of myself for knowing Grogu, even though I've never watched any of The Mandalorian. I don't have Disney Plus. Shout out to Momo. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Saturday Daily Grid, which is by Blake Slonecker today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Saturday's the toughest day of the week for me, the hard themeless puzzle. So let's see what Blake Slonecker has in store for us. Let's get into it. Snack brand that originated in 1919. Steamy scene, question mark. Big Brother Superstate is Eurasia. It might be done into space. Safety often. Appraisal. Brought forth. Ones with strong appetites. Okay, put an S here. Tip at a hair salon. Okay. Mountebanks, I always forget what that means. Burns at the stake, question mark. Torments. Cartoon superhero with an A on his chest. This is gonna be Chars or something, right? Flipped in a way. Third eye users are Sears. Could be. Wife whom Mark Antony deserted for Cleopatra. Oh man. Physical feature of the god Pan. Service setting. Roger Penrose. Penrose tilings. Okay. Sir Charles is Charles Barkley, the round-mounded rebound. How knights jousted typically. Whose bestie is Piglet. In armor. Denim dye. Not Eurasia. Medical research of a sort. Fork-like tined. Targets for sensors. Keeper of keys and grounds is Hagrid. Can't stomach. Detests? No. Remove as from a stock exchange. I think that's delist. Adam Ant, is that right? This is resold, that kind of flipping. Harry's. Okay, I was gonna say harasses, but this is a goatee. New Testament folk are Gentiles. Medical research is some drug trials. Filled in. Split end here. Con artists. That's what a mountebank is. Updated. Some commercial come-ons. 6 on. Something at. Quit early, so to speak. Okay. Leaves high and dry. Leave high and dry. So strand. Narcolepsy medicine. Don't know it. Coffee first cultivated in Yemen. Arabica. Web browser question mark. Occasion for cheek swabs, a DNA test, like the S in debris, but not Du Bois. Okay, the love blank of W.E.B. Du Bois. Bulletin board material. Notices. Pedestals, maybe daises. Pot. Must. Bringer of sleep and dreams. Morpheus? No. It's not Morpheus. site of Chicago's Centennial Wheel. This is a siren. Oh, it's Ritalin. That's what it is. Ta-ta for now. Netizen. That's nice. This is Idolize. Fantasy sports format is Roto for rotisserie. Server unit. I don't see it. Oh, terabit. Okay. Mulligans are redos. Young Frankenstein player, 1974. Yikes. Rudolph has a red nose. A sonnet, not assonant. Eyepiece, retina. Okay. We've made some progress, but this is some kind of a bath. It might be done into space. Safety often. Okay. This could be like sired, maybe. I'm not so sure. Satyrs? Wow. Aurelia? I'm not sure. Just not sure. I want to say T-cart. Is that crazy? But then what is this? Oceania. Okay, this is Anil. I think I thought that might be true before. Tackler here. Staring to space. Octavia, I see. Okay. Hot bath. Hostess and eval for evaluation or whatever. All right, made some good progress. But let's see if we can make some more. Or before star or after good. Morning star, good morning. Must need to. Pot. Stands, not daises. The love songs, grass, like marijuana here. Adulate. Admired. Admired. Some kind of words, right? No? Sandman, okay. Something looks wrong here. Evening, that's better. I think. Sets at. Gene Wilder, didn't know that. Dirty words, that's what that is. Navy Pier. Rebates and bailed. Alright. Tough. Tough stuff. Still got under 7, which is actually fairly fast for me. But this one had a lot of the typical Saturday toughness. Stuff like, you know, vague cluing. Can mean a bunch of stuff. And certainly a lot of trivia and proper nouns, which is tough. You know, of course, there's lots of proper nouns that are fair game. Of course, you can learn things from crosswords. So that's good too. But it's tough if there's a lot of proper nouns in an area and you don't know them. So I was lucky. I knew Roger Penrose and Charles Barkley, being a mathematician who likes basketball. I also knew Hagrid, but if you didn't know Hagrid, you didn't know Barkley. Octavia, I guess I should have known. But it just wasn't top of mind. There's also Adam Ant. I mean, these are things that, like, basically you either know them or you don't. I can't say I really knew Adam Ant. Navy Pier. Some parts of that are gettable, I guess. Gene Wilder. Young Frankenstein is it's a comedy, right? Is it Mel Mel Brooks. I haven't watched much Mel Brooks. Yeah. Co-written by Brooks and Gene Wilder. You know, I know Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka in the classic. Yeah, so I think the top maybe suffers from this proper nounness. Suffers is probably a strong word, but has this proper nounness that if you just don't know enough of them, you could really get stuck. Yeah, Penrose tilings. Tilings of the plane. Aperiodic. I see. I guess this is the Penrose tiling, but Roger Penrose, quite famous. Mathematician, mathematical physicist, Nobel laureate in physics. Oh yeah, Anal too. Like I knew this because of doing crosswords, frankly. So I think this Northwest section is pretty hard, especially if you don't know some of the proper nouns there. I've actually been there, but I've only been to Chicago once, if you don't count O'Hare, which I've been to hundreds of times or whatever. Server unit. Yeah, like a computer server, of course. Put on a pedestal and put on a pedestal, but here the put is in the past tense, like you put me on a pedestal. That doesn't convey that it's the past tense, but there's a past tense and the present tense, right? They're both put it on a pedestal. And pedestals, look at this pedestal inundation. I kind of appreciate that in some way. I also like this echo back to Du Bois here. I think that's like a clever little wink wink nudge nudge, you know. Yeah, super states in 1984. Is there East Asia? Yeah, there's Oceania, Eurasia, and East Asia. So Eurasia came to mind first, but got there in the end. This is just in football. These are very specific kinds of appetites, I suppose. I really need to memorize. This is also a vocab test, right? I need to memorize that. But I'll get there in the end. Mr. Sandman. Yeah, morning was in the mini, was it not? Was it? I'm not sure, actually, now that I think about it. This is gettable, right? Coffee Arabica. That particular cultivar. Yeah, I see all these, like, not all these, but like these very short clues. Must, eyepiece, pot, mulligans is just a definition, but pot can mean so many different things. If it's just that vague, it can be quite hard. But yeah, I bet actually it ended up being pretty fast, but I feel like I escaped that one a bit. I know, a bit over my average these last 60 days. Also, a bit over my average in the last year. The only thing here that's definitely wrong is that this is an error. This is a New York Times website glitch. All the rest, I think, maybe are even on video. Maybe it's actually possible. So let's see how other people are faring today. It's just a tiny bit slower than my average, apparently. My overall average, I guess, not just past year. But other people are solving it much faster. Wow, okay. Well, maybe some folks are more on the wavelength of this puzzle than I am, but it turned out just average for me. So, yeah. Nice month so far. Let's move on and do some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. PlusWord is free to play. British mini crossword meets Wordle. Let's do it. Hands slangily. Gland swelling infectious disease. Oh man, lupus? Isaac Newton, there we go. Musical speed is tempo. Potato is a tuber. Fern seed is a spore. Mitts use up. Mambo, mumps, okay. And rabbi. You got rabbi there. Get your mitts off of me. Paper beats rock. So score definitely can mean 20, as in 4 score and 7 years ago. Can score mean line? Yeah, I guess so. If you like score some glass before cutting it or something. Didn't know. Don't really know what mumps is, other than been vaccinated against it. MMR, right? Anyway, let's move on to the other British puzzles that we play every day. The Telegraph Codewords. Unfortunately not free to play, but you know, at some point, I think my subscription is going to run out. So I keep on expecting it to, but it hasn't happened yet. I wonder if this is an O. That's what I'm wondering. And this is an E, but then I don't know how to end this. You know, I want topaz here, that's what I'm thinking. But no, maybe it's not enough T's. But we've only been given this, so okay, this could be an E, I guess. Could be an I too. No, it can't be. Let's try E. Let's try it. Elk? No. I have to figure out this. I guess this means that this is an A. Come after O or E like that. I'm not sold on either one of those yet, but this I think is an I actually. Something like initial could work. Cutlet? Does that seem right? Some kind of citizen. Cutlet looks good actually. So where's our Q? Here. Quicksand. Alright. Divulge. Javelin. There's our J. What's kedge? Quadri something? Reelers. Award. Regalia. That looks right. Quadripartite in four parts. Rower, senior citizen, elm, haywire, ferric, and bells. All right, got through that one in under average time. Quadripartite, and then kedge. So it's just waltz in the end. I see. Finding the E was important there. Not that I knew anything immediately, but quadripartite surely just means in 4 parts. Yeah, and then kedge is a small anchor. Moved by hauling in a... Oh. I kedge the dinghy to the port. You move a boat by hauling in a hawser. Alright, alright. I never know these botanical things, these textile things, and these nautical ship-related things, but you gotta know them. You gotta be able to figure them out, I guess. Let's see. So I guess vowel. I think this is a vowel also. AI. I don't know about IR. Blank, blank, blank R. We gotta go E here, I think. It's doubled. It's looking pretty E-ish. Then I have to figure out what this is though. Maybe it's meter or something. It's meter though? What is this? Still don't hate the tea, but little U here, maybe? Is that crazy? And a Q here? Genre, okay. Let's try that. Here's our I. Tribune? No, tribute. Okay. Trying and weighty, I believe, here. This is an archer, so I guess it's quark. Yep, there's skater. Basis? No. Concave, oasis. Kinfolk, that's what that is. Iridium, just an element. Oxide, projectionist. And gauze. Is that the exact same time as the other one? Felt like that one took longer. I don't know where the breakthrough was though. We start with the R's. Somehow seeing a U somewhere. Oh yeah, I was finding this E, I guess, and trying to figure out what this word could be along with this one. Yeah, nice. All right, last thing we do before we go is do the connections puzzle offered by the New York Times. Free to play. Try to make 4 groups of 4. This can be quite hard. Need not be though. So I see spices. I see nutmeg, anise, mace. And I see dill and sage, but I don't think those are really spices in the same way. Those are more herbs, right? Let's see. You know, of course, mace could be sword, axe, club, spear. Although I think axe here is deodorant. Axe, secret, degree, and Old Spice looks pretty good. And if I put mace, sword, spear, and club together, then it could be sage, anise, dill, and nutmeg. And then quick, bright, smart, and sharp. Okay, that works. That all works. Deodorants. These are like herbs or spices. Oh, no. Oh, wait, nutmeg. Right, sorry, sage is smart. What? Oh, I should have said what I did originally. This is what I wanted. Then I wanted anise, dill, nutmeg, and sage. That's what I wanted. Okay. Got there in the end. Got there in the end. Nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Sunday puzzles. See you then.